Well, hello. This is the Bailey Brew podcast with yours truly, the sports chat that everyone wants to listen to, the Bailey Brew Sports Chat podcast with the professor of Sportscards, Herb Bailey. And yes, that music from NFL Films means that we're talking predictions for week 6 of the National Football League. All righty. Lots to talk about. NFL, there's never a dull moment in the National Football League. Going to talk a little bit about baseball and, of course, sprinkle in some professional wrestling today. Okay, so first and foremost, let's get to the Sunday and Monday games for the National Football League. All right. Jags over the Bears. Jags, I think, needed that win. They're going to be in London. They're going to get there late because of Milton. But the Jags over the Bears. The Ravens over the Commanders. I know Commanders are hot, but so aren't the Ravens. And if you watch the Ravens games last week and saw Lamar Jackson, you say, oh, this is why they paid him all that money. He is one special quarterback. Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the Saints. Baker Mayfield, I think, is going to carve up the Saints. The Cardinals, and a little bit of shocker over the Packers. Cardinals aren't as a bad team as people think they are. The Titans over the Colts. The Texans over the Patriots. I think the Patriots are as bad team as people think they are. And they're going with the rookie quarterback this week. The Eagles over the Browns. Now, what do the Browns do with Deshaun Watson now that he's not providing to be the answer? And all that do-re-mi they paid him. Oh, decisions to be made in Cleveland and the dog pound. The Chargers over the Broncos. That's right. I'm not drinking the Broncos Kool-Aid. I don't think they're as good as you think they are. The Steelers over the Raiders. Devontae Adams, where is he going? Upset special. The Panthers over the Falcons in Carolina. I think the Panthers are poised to get a few wins this year, and this could be one of those. The Cowboys over the Lions. The Bengals over the Giants. And on Monday Night Football, Troy and Joe are going to have a field day because the Jets are hosting the Bills with Jeff Ulbrich making his head coaching debut. They fired Robert Saleh. And not that there wasn't any pressure already on Aaron Rodgers. Now there's going to be even more pressure on Aaron Rodgers. And Downing is going to be calling the plays with the Jets. Hackett's not calling the plays this week. So we'll see. Could be a big, big change. I think one of the biggest things they got to do is get Breece Hall correct. He can't run. What happened to that guy? So we'll see what happens there. The Major League Baseball's heavy into the playoffs, and I told you last week, and I'm going to tell you this week, the team to beat is the Detroit Tigers. They are red hot, and I think they could go all the way. Could be Tigers Mets in the World Series, and Mets are a fun team to watch. I'm surprised I'm saying that. They got a couple ex-Red Sox on there. J.D. Martinez and Julio Iglesias. Jose Iglesias. He's a singer. That's why I get confused. Pro Wrestling. Wrestle Dream. AEW's pay-per-view this week. Jon Moxley against Bryan Danielson. I think Moxley's going to end the career of Bryan Danielson. And does Shane McMahon show up on that pay-per-view? We will see. MVP, I believe, on that pay-per-view will take over Swerve Strickland. And we could see Bobby Lashley there. And Chris Jericho against Briscoe. Jericho, he just keeps going, and he's like the Energizer Bunny. Now, I've been on 3 of his cruises. And in person, when you get the chance to talk to him, he's a pretty nice guy. But I mean, I see the guy let loose and not and feeling no pain. But I don't know. Briscoe, he brought up Briscoe's brother who passed away. I get really cringy when wrestlers do that. I'm hoping that they clear it with the other wrestler before, because that's just, you're going on ground that you shouldn't go on. Christian Cage is good for doing that. That he just gets cringy. So the Bailey Brew Sports Chat for October 11th, 2024. Brought to you by the HB2 Sports Cards and Collectibles, and in 2025, HB2 Consignments. So thank you for listening, and share it, please. And remember, next week, Bailey Brew Sports Chat will be on Tuesday, the 15th. All right, we'll see you then.